please welcome Harriet Rose.
Thank you. I love this thing. To this day, I still have no idea what happened, is the title of my new dating book. I have been on so many first dates that seem to be going great. We talk, laugh, a tender kiss, a promise of tomorrow. One word describes my usual outcome: MIA. Missing in action. Last year, I had at least 5 dates that concluded for me: there are creatures from outer space, and they usually meet you at Coffee Bean. One actually had a Coffee Bean cap on. To be totally real, I've had lots of guys interested in me, but it hasn't been mutual. And I'm straight arrow. I respect people, and I never waste anyone's time. I'm still looking for my soulmate. Someone who's my best friend, lover. I'd love to adopt a baby and make a nest. I mean, a really tall order. My mom always gives me advice. Make sure he likes you more than you like him. It's like gambling. Go with an ace, not a queen. One guy I met online was really cute. Dog lover, traditional guy. Took me to some fun places. I really liked him, and I thought he liked me. After seeing him regularly for like about 3 weeks, he waited over 10 days to call me. I thought to myself, yeah, I don't want this. I want someone that's really into me. I was feeling very insecure, and instead of telling him when he finally called how I felt, I offered to fix him up with one of my girlfriends that rescues dogs. I mean, it was wrong of me, and I could hear in his voice, he was really hurt. He said, "Are you sure you don't want to see me again?" I said, yes. It was a painful lesson for me to learn, because it would have been better for me to just take a chance to reject someone in order to not be rejected first. I mean, it would have been just better for me to just told him how I felt, which I didn't. But now I got to tell you my funniest MIA was when I was living in New York City with my roommate Rita, an Orthodox Jewish scientist, who would joke with me all the time that she was going to make me into a good Jew. And I would challenge her. I would say, "Don't talk, Rita. If you have a date on a Friday night, you go out on Shabbos." She looked at me firmly. "When I have a date, it's mazel, and God looks the other way." I had a date that night with a guy I talked with briefly at a Jewish singles dance. Rita said, "Are you going to wear your new fall coat?" I said yes. I bought a really expensive London fog coat. It wasn't my budget, but it was a beautiful deep rose, beautiful elegant coat. It was a little warm out, but I didn't care. I dressed up and I met Paul, a lawyer, at this Upper East Side restaurant. The restaurant was very dark and candlelight kind of romance. Paul was medium height, athletic build, with squinty eyes. He took my coat and he put it on the coat rack above our little table. He was overly complimentary to me. "You look sexy. And you're an actress. How exciting. Have you done any nudity?" He reached across the table to hold my hand. I pulled it away to get a piece of bread, and he burnt his hand on the candle. The rest of the evening was very uncomfortable, cat and mouse kind of game, trying to impress me with his legal jargon. After coffee and dessert, he said, "How about we go for a long walk?" He was very aggressive and was sweating. I nervously said, "I'd love to, definitely next time. I have an early morning appointment." In my mind, I thought, yeah, right, long walk, and I become the next 48-hour mystery. He grabbed my coat from the rack, put it on my arm, and it was a little muggy outside, and then we walked outside for me to wave on a taxi. And he goes, "Oh, Harriet, I'll go with you." And he grabbed my neck to kiss me. And I finally peeled myself away. The taxi came. I ran into the taxi. I closed the door before he got in. I was like, 23rd and 3rd, step on it. I couldn't wait to get home to my safe, nice apartment. And the first thing I did when I got in, I turned on the light, I looked down at my coat. He grabbed the wrong coat. It was a raggedy old coat. I called the restaurant. I never got my coat back. I know. And my roommate, Rita, said to me, she was so funny, she says, "Harriet, this is my conclusion. No more dates for you. You can't afford to lose that kind of apparel."
Harriet Rose.